Yeah, I set the sound incorrectly, so it was trying to play sounds from the tracker over here. Um, so this thing, it was trying to play those sounds. Well, that doesn't have any sounds, so no, that was intended to be an actual run, Miranda, but part of the official speedrun rules for this game is you have to have clear audio the whole time. So missing 4 minutes of audio, even though you can see no funny business is going on, would disqualify the run. So I don't want to continue it and it just be disqualified for a technicality. That's never any fun for anybody. I'm just not happy that I didn't get my exit key on the first kill. So that's why I'm okay resetting it. I didn't get my key. Yeah, so in a lot of games are the same way. So if you can't hear the audio of the game, then it leads there to be questions of validity. Did you actually play the game? Did you just kind of paste in a video where things look good? I don't feel like it's often that you catch cheaters trying to do that just to get some like credibility of, oh, look what I did. But I mean, that's human nature, right? Like somebody somewhere is going to try and cheat the system for whatever they feel like is worth cheating the system for. So making sure the video is all in one take, making sure the audio matches with what's going on screen, that kind of stuff just keeps it fair for everybody. So I've been sitting on it for a little while, and I'm not sure after Cult of the Lamb, what do we want to do for our casual game? Go back this way. Generally, I like to try and do something story-driven or like super chill. I am more than open to suggestions, either something that I have or can get my hands on with relative ease, but because I think as far as Cult of the Lamb, we might have like 2 to 3 more streams worth, depending on how hard I push. Options are pretty limitless, honestly. I say that because I've got the ability to get basically any title for the Switch. I've got a decent library of games on Steam already. I do subscribe to Game Pass, which has a pretty big library of things, so I mean there's quite a few options, but even if I don't have it, if it's just something that you think would be fun to see, I mean I'm very open to those suggestions. Well, Toxic, I don't think anybody was complaining until you got here, so I wonder if it's not me and instead it's you. Just a thought. I can't tell for certain, but I actually didn't need that. What's up, Toxic? Have you made it home already? Toxic, I would also like to see me get good at video games, so, I don't know what to tell you. I think you were okay, and you were probably winning that little dispute up until you self-fived, and then everybody lost any and all respect. Very few people can get away with the self-5. Very, very few. This is probably the annex room, but I'm gonna grab it. What's the annex room? You are at work. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Tell you what, as soon as you get home from work, I'll start being good at video games. How's that sound? What's up, Bag? You know what time it is. It's time to reset 1,000 times. Time to play the first 20 minutes over and over and over again. What, you want to catch some random disease, Toxic? We're chilling over here too, Bag. Lady played some Lethal Company earlier. Now it's our turn to grind out some Dark Cloud. Killed just a little too much there. Look, if this wasn't my favorite game of all time, do you really think I've been playing it consistently for the last, I don't know, 8 months? I really do love this game. It is definitely one of my all-time favorites. Alright, we've got our exit key, we've got our bone key. I've seen very little Atla on this floor, and I'm slightly concerned that I'm going to run all the way down there, and there's going to be one Atla in that room. I'm hoping the opposite is true, because Divine Beast Cave is one of those dungeons that very rarely has a floor with fewer than 4 Atla in it. And so, having only seen 2, I'm hoping we get to this room down here, and there's like 6 of them waiting for me. Alright, we at least got another 2. And if I can get 2 more, then I'll be content. Well, I won't say happy, I had to run all the way over here, but I will be content. I don't know how to necessarily answer that question, but if you look up in the top right corner of the timer, it's got a fraction in there. It says 11/78. So I have completed 11 runs. I have reset 78 times. This is technically run number 79. And I think that number's slightly off. So I've completed more than 11 runs. Believe it or not, I do play this game off stream quite a lot, and there have been quite a few runs that I've completed off stream. Sunday, a lot of times I'll play games off stream and just do like a local recording in case some magic breakthrough has happened. So I've probably done twice as many completed runs, just not on camera, you know? But I don't finish nearly as many as I start. And that's just gonna become more and more the harder it gets to save time, to, you know, get a lower time. You're gonna see more and more resets, because what you're gonna need for that time save is gonna be a lot of RNG, so a lot of random things that you've got absolutely no control over. There's one runner in the community. His name is Word of Wind. He believes that there is probably some manipulation that you can do to guarantee certain things. And he would know an awful lot about it. He's looked at the game code and he's done a whole bunch of things with it. A lot smarter than I am with a lot of that stuff, so I trust when he says it. I wouldn't know where to begin to test anything like that. I wish I did, because I think item manipulation, well, not item manipulation, but any type of game manipulation at this point would improve the run significantly. And right now, that's what we're lacking to have easy time saves, is some type of convenient manipulation. Now, one particular thing that I am working on is trying to find a reliable way to skip cutscenes. I think if there can be a way to skip cutscenes, that's a very easy time save. Some of them I think are going to be unavoidable no matter what, but certain ones I think it's probably doable. We just got to figure it out. Don't like statues. Get out of here. I'm gonna try something specifically on this run, because it'll take just a second to do it, but I think it's worth it. And I can do it in a way that won't cost me really any time. So I'd like to see it without game mods. I I fully endorse mods and things for games for accessibility reasons, but knowing that I've been able to accomplish minor skips without knowing how I skipped it makes me believe that there's a definitive way to do it. So I would hate to introduce a mod for something like that, just to augment the run in that kind of way. I was mashing the wrong button. Turns out when you do that, you get hit. Alright, if this is not a key, we get to be upset. Alright, always run away from your enemies, because it might not be a key. If it ever is a key, you lose a little bit of time, but you're guaranteed to lose time if you wait around and there is no key. Alright, I am going to gather up all of the Atlomalia. I'm not going to kill anything. I'm just going to run through. I feel very strongly that I can get everything I need on this floor. I do need to open some chests to try and find a key. I don't remember if I got Paige's house. I gotta look. Alright, we gotta move. I am not getting tagged by that bat. Mimic. Oh, get out of here. So, I just need two things, in which case, I'm pretty good. If I don't get the two things, then I automatically lose time. Great day opening up a bunch of Mimic chests. Might break my dagger just so you guys don't have to suffer. There you go. Just so you don't have to suffer. I need two Atla, and that's it. Can you be the two Atla? That'd be great. One. Tell me this is it. Ah. Alright, that was something we need, but it's not exactly helpful. Alright, we'll go down there. Hopefully this will give us at least one more Atla to try. If it's not, then it's a waste and I might just reset again. It's not a key. Do you think pouring the antidote in there, like, helped at all? Like, it loosened things up? Make it a little easier? Am I about to pop off? Oh, hell yes. Alright, get out of here. Exactly what we wanted to see. We still have to do floor 7, but that's easy. Easy money. Unless I somehow got Renee without looking and noticing, we just need to find Renee because the cat is always found on floor 8. This, cool, config, hike. Alright, we did not get Renee, but that's okay. Wrong house. This is the biggest part of the time save for this game, is making sure that you can glitch early. That sets you up for literally the whole game. Gonna be a little focused. I don't know. There we go. Alright. Oh my goodness, get out of here. Water. Second half is a lot quicker. Almost. Oh, my heart is in my throat. There's so much that can go wrong there that it's just the precision and the focus. It's yeah, I'm going 1,000 miles a minute right now. All right, we got to do floor 7. We just got to get Renee and we're out of here. Best case scenario, it's the first thing we open. We don't have to kill a single soul, and then we're out of here. Worst case scenario, I'm looking at needing to get Bone Key and all that fun stuff. Alright, so this is 4. There's only 4. Hey, voila. If I have to go back to floor 1... My goodness. Do you not see what's in my hand? Yeah, that's actually really funny. I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Am I missing anything that's not on floor 1? I am not. So we have to do floor 1 to find Mom. That's cute. The game is smiling at me. That was fantastic. It's actually very rare that I have this sword right now. Usually I'm still rocking a dagger. We're gonna lose a bit of time, I think, on the Thou split. Because I still think it takes another 3 minutes from this point. Alright, so this is the Chronicle Sword. Stats-wise, it is the strongest sword in the game. However, our strongest obtainable sword before the final boss. However, there is the Chronicle 2, which is obtained after killing the post-game, the post-credits, like Super Boss. I have tried to see if they would allow a rule change for 100%. so that we could get the Chronicle 2 sword early. Because the way that the 100% run is now, you have to go defeat the Dark Genie, and then after you defeat the Dark Genie, watch 7 minutes worth of credits, and then you can go and fight the Dark Knight. Technically, the Dark Knight is available before the Dark Genie if you're playing on with a memory card that has a cleared save on it, which to me means it's no different than like a New Game Plus, right? So you've got the option to go there first, right? That's how I see it. And it would save you, bare minimum, 7 minutes, because you don't have to watch credits. And it's already a 5-hour run. That's not the potion. I don't know if you guys are paying attention. That's not the potion. Alright, yeah, we start losing a bit of time. What did I say? About 3 minutes? Yeah, that's where we're at. About 3 minutes. Only 20-second loss, though. I'm okay with that. And really, that 20 seconds is probably all it took to go into floor 1 to get that one sphere, because the game wants to be silly and do things in a weird way. All right. Grand time. All right, hopefully he's going to cooperate a little bit better than last time. Last time he trolled hard. He was not a fan. So he'll either go left or right. More times than not, I feel like he goes to the right. When he goes to the right, I always have to wait for him to course correct so that I can shoot him. If he goes left, he's in a better position for me to go ahead and shoot him right away. But last time he went left, and he was still a pain. Wow, 47 seconds for real? Holy crap. If I can get to Ice Queen in under an hour, I might lose my mind. Yep. Ooh, the game stuttered. That was no bueno. There is the most random chance that the game freezes. The more and more that we manipulate, the more and more chance that the game code is just like, hey, this isn't right. This isn't right. So it's an interesting thing because I've glitched a few other games before. Never quite like this. So for this game to like hard crash from doing too much is always really interesting to me. Yeah, so things like that break the game. I think the safest number before things start getting weird is like 12. And you don't start seeing like crazy things until a lot of them. But at like 11, 12, I think that's the safest number before things get a little weird. Oh, I was supposed to split. That's okay. Actually, back that up. Clear that. Some people like to use the Broken Dagger glitch specifically to get money, and while it is like a really pricey item, it's not worth breaking the game, right? Not when you can do the money glitch. Literally just for money, it'll cap out your coins, and then you never have to stress over money again. And the money glitch is safe. Like, if you're not spawning any items, the money glitch is very safe to do. It's just, it's trickier to do the money glitch on console because of the inputs. Like, if you don't get frame perfect inputs, then the game will crash again. It'll lock up on you. Alright, so this one's likely not to be gold because I had to avoid the last split. Oh, I guess it will be gold. That's okay. I don't think it deserves to be gold. It probably wouldn't be gold for any other reason, but... Hey, Voila, you still hanging around? Have you heard of the speedrun event, Speedrumizer? I don't know. Do you care about marathons? Like, participating in them, would that interest you? So they've got submissions until the 25th, so like 2 days. And then basically what the event is you submit a run, a speed run that's right now they've got qualifications that it has to be under an hour and a half. But you would submit a speed run, and then they take all of the runs that were submitted, and then they hand them out at random to all of the runners, and then the runners have to take their new game, and they're giving 3 months to learn the new game and then run it for the event that they're gonna have in June. So I didn't know if you were interested in trying to put like Yuffie percent in for something like that. I thought it sounded really fun. So like you're responsible for trying to teach the run partly to the new runner. But yeah, then you would have a few months to learn a game. Can you stop trolling? That'd be great. Let me see. I sent you a link to their Discord anyway. Yeah, I signed up just to be a runner because right now all of the games that I know that I could teach somebody are like several hours long. They don't meet the criteria for hour and a half. So we'll see if they have enough runners or if they still need like more people. But they'll do a drawing on the 2nd. We'll find out. But I'm excited. I think it sounds really cool too. Master Utan was trolling today. Dran was fine, but Utan was not. No, we don't split here. We split whenever we teleport to Queens. That was too much of a gold. Spilt water all over myself. Hydrating is dangerous. $15 to get Ruby. We're gonna be cutting it close. Well, that was weird. It made the menu sound, but the menu didn't come up. Alright, we need antidote. Antidote. It's bread. Sell it. Water. And we're off to Queens. Alright, so floor 1, then we hop back and cheat our map again, and then we go to whatever's got the highest count. We just need the first line on the tracker. If we can do it in 10 minutes, that would be unbelievable. Because it is a hop, jump, and a skip to the Ice Queen. We have to have Ruby for the Ice Queen, so like there's no getting around that. We do need to get Ruby. I wonder how old our protagonist is. I don't know if they give any type of context, but they do refer to him at the beginning as a boy. So my assumption is, given it's a JRPG, right? He's probably like, what, 14, 15, right? I've got concerns about all of these adults willing to let this child run off. Although I guess they don't really give it much of a choice because he has the he's got the Atla-Malia stone. Yeah, no, you've got to use those characters for those bosses. Yep. Master Utan won't go down unless you smash his foot. The Ice Queen is only affected by fire from a ring. Duran's only coming down if you shoot him with a slingshot. Yep. I am in love with this first floor, actually. I am very happy right now. They gave us 8. That's amazing. Two. 3. So we got 4 more to go. Gonna be a big one though. 3 more to go. Of course I'm gonna have to run across the entire dungeon. Why wouldn't I? I need to get better about my floor routing and trying to make better judgments based on my starting position. The only issue is my starting position usually isn't visible until I've already started the floor. Like I'm already able to move before I'm able to see the map. So it's, do you wait the second to make a decision, or do you just move and hope for the best? So, hard call. It is a very difficult call. Floor 2 looks good. Always YOLO it. Toxic, I think that's probably the right decision. YOLO sounds good to me. Let's see, that was 2 out of 8. I believe this was the exit right there. No, actually. I was about to run away because I didn't have a key. Only I'm lying. I do have a key. Bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Two lamps. I read this random short story the other day of 2 genies who their lamps are like in this like ancient emperor's tomb or whatever, and then it's like this earthquake that like shakes the foundation, and then the lamps fall, but they rub into each other, and so the genies summon each other, and they're trying to figure out like who is supposed to grant whose wishes, and I thought it was hysterical. stay on the lower side. Nothing. I was hoping that that was on the other path, the path that I didn't take. Asus. I think Nvidia also has something. Yeah, I think Nvidia also has something. Oh, that's a... And to be fair, Sammy, earlier when I said that I'm not a fan of the Stream Deck, it does have favorable reviews. I think, like, as a whole, people do, like, enjoy it. I just don't think it's worth having a Steam Deck if you actually have a PC. But that's just because I don't like the way that Steam handles accessing your games while not at your PC. Still requires your PC to be on. Like the current functionality of Steam Link is not great. I don't care for it. Well, that would be good. I don't know anything about Asus. The Asus handheld. I don't know anything about that one, unfortunately, but anything that'll let you have access to more, in my opinion, is always going to be better. That is a no-go for me. Are you planning a trip in December and that's when you would want it? The dude had it out for me. You know what? I think I've got what I need. I do. Get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Gotcha. Okay, well, good for you. I like money. Money is very helpful. I like money because it is helpful. I don't really like money for any other reason. I am most likely gonna get time of day shift, unfortunately. The second I go outside. I want you to pay attention to how close to this 1 hour mark that we were. I think it's doable. I think it's doable, and I hate that it's doable. Because now I feel like I'm obligated to do it. Now I feel like I'm obligated to do it. Let's see, we're planning Lady's computer right now, which we'll have that within the next month or so. And then after that, I want to try and do a few upgrades to mine, but we're talking significantly less money since we're upgrading instead of rebuilding. And then the one goal that we had, we wanted to do it last year and it didn't ever really pan out, but we want a hot tub. Hot tub would be fun. And no, we're not doing hot tub streams. I don't get paid enough for that. Oh, I actually gotta mash the button. I'm sitting there like trying to go back to the dungeon, and I can't go back to the dungeon because I need to do... I gotta do one more thing here. Alright, so I need to clear out my inventory, slight inventory management when I do the first floor of the next dungeon. Weapons first. Oh, jeez. I was so scared it was frozen. It wasn't moving. This is not the time to play with my emotions. Let's get to smooching. Their story is weird to me. Like, they were to be married, and this was, I think it's 100 years ago that they were gonna get married. And then adios. He was like, no thanks. He got, forgive the pun, cold feet. And so she sat here in agony all this time, and then he finally comes back and is just like, I'm sorry, I'm ready. Let's do this. What? She should have just murdered him, right? Like, I'm sorry, you kept me waiting this whole time? Mm-mm. No. No, 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 no. That's not how that works. So we do get to immediately go to the next dungeon, which is great. We don't have to do any funny business, but like I said, I gotta clear out some inventory when I'm on that floor. We gotta play the second game for funsies. Just for funsies. The awkward silence here is always funny to me. Like they didn't stretch that song enough. Like, I don't know, maybe it's they intended the silence because of the dialogue. They're waiting for something to happen, but nothing ever happens. Guys, it has been an hour and 10 minutes, and we are halfway through this game. Holy shit. Bonkers. Alright, so the worst thing that could happen is we need a stone key. I don't plan on collecting any keys. Alright, 5. So we want to avoid floors 4 and floor 7. Those have cutscenes tied to them, so if we can avoid that, we save a fair amount of time. Alright, there's 2 chests. We can hope for the best. I'll take a 3-minute or 3-second time loss to, since I don't have to run all over creation for it. Of course, the dungeon's not giving me anything. Come on, guys. Sunken Ship was good to me. Drain's, our Divine Cave was good to me. I can get one useful item. One. I think that's more than reasonable. Nothing. Nothing. They gave me nothing. You get nothing. Good day, sir. Would you guys like to know what I didn't do? I didn't clear my inventory. Alright, 4-8. Only 2. Oh my god. Only 2. So one of them is guaranteed to be the youngest sister. And then we don't know about the other one. Hopefully it's useful. Ideally. Of course you're not in there. Why would you be in there? Nobody wants to be convenient about it. No, we're gonna give you 2 of them, and we're gonna put them as far away from each other as possible. Alright, at the very least, it was useful, so I will not complain. We will move on. I think floor 1 still had 1 Atla in it. I think somehow I missed something, which is pretty sad, but eh. Alright, 3 has 8, which is fantastic. We'll go to 3. If not, I think 2 might be our best bet. Four did not look like it had very much, although I didn't get the best look at it. We're getting everything but the things we want. There we go, that's the thing we want. That looks like it should be fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. We don't want hay, we want sisters, and we want totems, and we want cabins. That, well, alright, I did ask for totem, right? Not exactly what I meant. Not exactly what I meant. There we go, now we're talking. Alright, let's take a look. We don't want to do 7. So, what are 5? 5, I think, is a limit zone. So, we're looking at 2, 6. Alright, let's hit up 6. And then we'll have to do 2. And then at that point, we're kind of out of options. Alright, we need to get cabin. We just need 2 more things, which actually isn't that bad. Don't make me go to floor number 4. Don't make me go to that floor. I got 1 more after this. Odds and ends. Good, 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 good. Please, 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 please. RNG is our friend. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Big old time save, guys. Big old time save. I can't put a tree there. One of the sisters is almost always inside. Almost always inside. This is huge. This is huge. And this is basically all of the RNG that's left in the game. We've got some minor things that are in the Moon Sea that could be an issue. But that's more so Atla placement. If the Atla is not convenient, that's where we lose time there, but very, very little we can do that because we need to get everything in the Moon Sea. So we've got 14 floors. Actually, I think 11 floors. That's, oh my goodness. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Almost 4 minutes saved. Back to our dungeon. Alright, I have to clear inventory. There's no... I've got to do that. If I don't, then I'm gonna end up suffering. So we're gonna do this as quickly as we can. That's not it. This controller's like super duper sensitive about these things. Like I'll feel like I hit it once, but it I guess it reads as a continuous, right? So like I held it a little too long, so it was just like, okay, we're gonna go down a second time. Sure. Alright, some of you might be familiar with what happens after this boss. Alright, so right after this boss, we have to jump on the ship. There is a duel. And then once that duel is over, we get a unskippable self-propelled cutscene. That's where I like to get up and take a break. So I'm going to get some more water. I'm going to stretch, use the restroom. It takes about 5 minutes. I'll be back long before that's over with. But I highly recommend, if you've not gotten up for a little while, if you need some more water, if you want some snacks, if you don't want to miss anything important, then you can get up and do those things too. And then we'll reconvene in just a minute or two. But I'm gonna go ahead and mute and get ready for myself to get up. And appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. This is looking like a really good run. Right, I am back. What a game. What a game. Alright, our last serious dungeon. Fingers crossed I did what I think I can do as far as skipping this cutscene in the Moon Factory. If it works, then I think I've figured it out. And we just need to figure out a few others that have simple triggers. Things like talking to the treant before going into Wise Owl Forest, I think, is something that might be doable. I think talking to the guy in Queens to get onto the submarine, I think that might be doable. I don't think the best one, the one that I would hope for, is the last one that we have to worry about before we're going to go fight the Dark Genie, because I mean it's 20 minutes, and that's a pretty big deal. So, but that one is triggered by talking to Osmond, so likelihood of something like that happening, not very good, and I think that kind of takes away the spirit of No Warp, because you're not supposed to unlock areas in an unreal way. We didn't get the skip. That sucks. Did not get the skip. That sucks. Oh well. I'll just have to keep trying. I will have to keep trying. Alright, so we gotta go do our map real quick, like. And then we can do floor 1. We need water. Nope. Okay, now we can do the water. Go other. Area. Alright, getting close, getting close, getting close. Alright, we drop into our inventory. Alright, then we go to other areas, and then we can just mash into the dungeon. Only 3, but that's okay. We actually don't need... You know what? That probably saves us time getting to Ozma. So I'm not heartbroken by any means. Can I go? Yeah, thank you. Two. This one's all about navigating as quickly as possible, not getting stuck like that, which sucks. This is the worst obstacle to have to deal with because the animation is so long. So long. So they've made me go to the ends of the earth just for those 3. That's sad. That makes me sad. One. Alright, floor number 8, because they like putting things on floor number 8. I think we lose a little bit of time on this split. Alright, come on, come on. Time to name it. He's killing me. He's killing me. I'm so jittery. It's unreal. Alright, so it's just floor by floor until we're out of here. Only 3. All 3 of them right there. This is the RNG that you want. This is what makes a difference in this last dungeon as to whether you get good times or not. This is the only thing that matters. Because we spent 30 seconds on that floor. That's amazing. Let's see if we can get just as lucky. 2 here. I only need 5 total. We'll go north. There's 3, so 2 more. Now, if I can get both of them in the same spot, that would obviously be ideal. South. You can't make it up. You can't make this up. Alright, I don't think this next one had very many at all either. 7. Alright, I was wrong. This is a lot more. So the likelihood of us getting a full clear is pretty high. But we made a good decision because this one caps out already, so that was great. Five more to go. It's gonna be the exit over there. Let's stay low. Alright. So 3 more after this. And we'll go down and then work our way back up. We just want 1 more. Likely to be over the bridge, but I don't honestly know if that bridge needs a key or if that bridge needs a player. wrong. I gotta be very careful with those glitch tiles. They could be the reason that things get borked. Generally, they're very safe, but I don't want to chance moving things around and then things getting weird. Typically, I don't rearrange my inventory after the first menu to lessen the chance that things break. 5. Stay low. Alright, let's go back the other way and stay low. Nothing over here. Wow. That was interesting. Generally, the game tries to put 4 rooms in each floor. At least 4 rooms. You don't usually see less than that. Seeing more than that's not as rare, seeing less, however. That was still a pretty quick clear despite having to do everything, so that was nice. I think the next one has 6 on it. We're schmoovin'. Schmoovin'. Waiting for us to get blocked because I know it's coming. Let's go north. Take out a key. One, 2. I hate how tiny those bridges are because it makes it very difficult to go running at it at very high speed. Like, it's unlikely. Three. So 3 more. I should have known better. Oh, okay. I'm glad you blocked that. I'm feeling north. But we're gonna go this way. You know, it sucks to be proven right in the worst way possible. It sucks even worse to be proven wrong, no matter what. That was great. Good time. Unless I am 1000% oblivious. No, I just don't know how to count. Good job, Ryu. Congratulations, buddy. That was a professional dodge of that mole. Like, beyond professional. We're gonna run to the other side. Then we'll go south. That'll be the second. Alright, this might be where we get blocked. Yeah. He unfortunately takes up a lot of space. That was 2, this is 3, this is 4. I've got an itch. Alright, we're closer to this side, so we'll just run this side. Do I see it? I do see it, and that's the last one I need. I'm not sure what would have been faster, to actually go into my inventory and grab the handle, or to have looked, because it definitely took a second to look and verify that there was something over there before grabbing the handle. And realistically, the time it takes to get the handle might have been just as much as it took to look. This is one of our bigger floors. One. Two. After this, we skip 11, 12, 13, 14, so 3 more. I gotta stop doing that. Three. Thank you. Maybe. Four. Five. I like swinging my sword right beside it. Always fun. 6 and 7. One more. I ought to time it and see what's faster, to go in the menu and swap allies, or to do the quick swap. I suspect the quick swap, but there feels like such a delay moving between characters. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just feel that way. I don't know if that was 3 or 4. I think it was just 4. Cost of being wrong is pretty high on a floor like this. 2. Oh, how do you still hit me? You're just a jerk. Alright, ended up having to do a full clear no matter what, so that's okay. 2 floors to go. One is a relatively short floor. I think that was probably it. And then we have, I know we at least have another 7. Six and 5, good. So they're reasonable. So this one's 6, the next one's 5. There's 2 out of 6. We got our mini skirt. Every time. I was gonna go ahead and just swing at him. I tried swinging at him the first time, but he moved out of the way for me to... Yeah, he just lit me through the last time. Alright, so it's not a time save when I do that. I can tell you that much. 3. 4. 2 moss. 5. Being as awful as possible. One more floor. Choice. Let's go. Let's go east. Very difficult decision. Not seeing anything over there. Bummer. Alright, so this will make 4. Snipers. Alright, so the goal is to not lose time building this robot. I think it can be done in like 2 minutes. A little bit of focus on this one. Left, right, left, right, left, left, left. As we get that ticket and we teleport away, that's when I split. It's no best on this split, but we're not losing time. That was the goal. Don't lose time. Goal was don't lose time. We didn't lose time. Alright, so we just have to hope for a good fight. All we need is a good fight. Oh yeah, no, stop smashing buttons, Ryu. Let's go. Good luck! Okay, thank you, bye! That was better than I could have hoped for. Holy crap. You guys don't want to know what my heart rate looks like right now. I am through the roof. This is a win. This is a win. Like, get through your speech, buddy. I am just dying for this cutscene to be over. That was the only part that we had to stress over, and now we're good. Now we're good. So here's the thing, there's 7 minutes. So we're gonna be touching down at 2:14. After that, there's like another 5 minutes, so we'll be attacking the boss at like 2:19. With bad RNG, that fight is like 4 minutes long. So theoretically, 2:23. And I wanted under 2:30. That would be 7 minutes under. And there are so many things that could still go better. Like, I'm wondering if it's even possible to do below 2:20 at this point. I'm really wondering if 2:20 is thinkable. My stomach is in my throat.
I want to check on something when this run is over. I want to time something specifically. Because the biggest thing that we got lucky with was Sun and Moon. We did decent in Sunken Ship. Like that was very decent. I have to go back and look and see how many floors in Sunken Ship we didn't have to clear. I want to say it was maybe 2, 3. I don't think it was anything significant. So it's like floors 1 through 8, and you skip floor 5. So it's like 7 floors. And then and I want to say we did like 4 floors, because we did 1, we did 8. No, we didn't do, I don't know. I'll go back and look because I'm curious. But we did decent in Sunken Ship. Now, Sun and Moon is where we really shined because we didn't have to do 4 or 7. And then even without doing 4 or 7, I think we saved on doing 1 floor. So if you count 4 and 7, there's 3 floors that we didn't have to do out of 7 floors. But the biggest thing is not having to do those cutscenes that come with 4 and 7. So saving the additional floor there. Although Sun and Moon usually doesn't have a lot of Atla on those floors. That was amazing. Really, the only thing, Utan was the only thing that seriously trolled us today. He was the only thing. Because even the Moonsea was was very tame. There was nothing in the Moonsea that was an issue. We didn't get blocked a whole lot, which is fantastic. Minutes is my best on this one. So there's no 220 on this particular one, but we are doing huge. We're doing huge time save. That average is severely messed up. I don't know why that average is saying an hour and 32 minutes. here's the question. I pushed really hard for sub 230. I pushed really hard. Do we dare try and push for sub 220? Because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking it's obtainable. And that's scary to me. That's terrifying. That I think 220 is realistic. And again, I really think the time save is in the first 20 minutes. Getting the shop pieces, doing that first menu, because I could have done that menu faster. That menu probably took me like 6.5, 7 minutes. And I can guarantee that menu can likely be done in 5 minutes. Maybe even less. Absolutely wild. Alright, so Ruby can one-shot the last phase if I don't get hit. If I get hit and my position is ruined, then we're a little sketchy. And 220 is reasonable. 220 is reasonable. Why is 220 reasonable? Alright, Dark Genie, I'm ready for the, like, biggest troll of a fight ever. We are preparing immediately. No. We are not allowed to not have an attribute. You would. And you changed on me. Don't you do it. Nope, no, not yet. So close, so close. I don't know if you guys noticed, I got him in one shot. One shot. I've never gotten him in one shot there before. That's so crazy.